Yeah.
Who now?
Just you. I was talking to you.
Oh. What'd you say?
Just us. I said,
Who moved my car?
Fancy meeting you. I thought you did that.
No.
Shut the fuck
Sip
up.
did.
Oh, God, you idiot.
What'd you think? This stranger did?
Oh, I couldn't figure out why it was sitting there this morning. And then I remembered that I watched a YouTube about some lady and husband that she was, God, you know what? That's going to take me too long to get to. And he scoots.
The
Hi,
hamster
guys.
wheel's turning, but the hamster's dead. That's what they say.
That's not what they say. Hold on a second. I got no,
Do you want me?
yeah. I got no grippy.
Yeah, so you got my delts out for the spring. I'm cold.
Eh. Well, you guys, thanks for joining us here on this fine Monday afternoon where it's blazing hot in Arizona. We're on our way to take the trash out with Jerry. And when I get real bad anxiety, I do it live. Calms me down.
You have a water bottle on your car, man. Thanks so much.
Look at this trash can wagon. Isn't that fucking cool? You know where we got that? A trade show that we were invited to. And the gal that invited us, I don't know who was supposed to be there, but I can tell you we weren't. But we got to go, and then at the very end of it, all the trade show people that don't want to send their stuff back home and pay for it because they didn't sell anything, just give it away. So we loaded up. Isn't that fun? So we got this super cool garbage can. It is hot, hot. If he goes over there somewhere, he can open it. Here, you know what? You want to put him on a leash?
Jerry.
Jerry goes out with me in the morning to take the trash out. And I didn't get to this morning because I don't remember why. Can you use yours to open it?
Yeah. Can.
She's making it look like it's not 100 degrees out.
Brr, it's burry out there.
Tomorrow, Jerry is going to the neurological center, the herpetological. He's going to Thrive Neurology. He is going to stay there for 3 days, and we're going to see if we can get more walking out of him. If we can get his legs moving a little bit more on their own. Is the cat food here? I tell you what, cowboying out here in Arizona
Flip
sure
it.
is tough. Flip what?
The camera. So I can.
There's our neighbors. They probably
Can you
don't.
flip it?
Yeah. Come with me, my love.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be on Instagram.
No, I didn't.
I see.
We never do YouTube lives, and there's a bunch of new people. That was dog poop. And no one over here really knows what we do. I mean, they probably do, but
No one really knows the true
Yeah.
Tonya Apple Smith.
I think we're just cruising through, having a great time. We have no idea about the daily meltdowns and the weekly panic attacks.
Weekly?
They're not that anymore. Like weekly. I haven't had a good old fashioned mental week. I haven't had a good old fashioned panic attack since I don't even remember. remember. Since when?
I'll do some thinking. It wasn't that long ago. Come on, Tonya. Nice.
That one really smells like that. Well, last night we got a little red barn set up so that we can use it for an office and a filming studio. Finally, there's no bedroom, there's no rooms, there's no place inside the ranch that does not have animals. So to do like a voiceover or any kind of edit, you got to deal with all kinds of noise. So we got the, oh look, I tried to open this.
Your sneakers.
I don't like this. They make my feet jam down to the toes.
They're for lifting. She told you that. These are my favorite shoes to lift in.
Oh, and we need to take this off auto because we how do we take this off auto?
I thought I did. It keeps showing up. It's Mary Ruth and us.
I wonder if they're giving it to us for free.
No.
You better be. I should probably keep these in.
No.
Yeah.
They were sitting at the bottom of the trash bucket. I should probably hang on to these, huh? Jerry, what's your foot doing? Crazy. Nice. Come on, Jer.
Hey, look.
Get him a shark to carry. He wants a blue one.
Hammerhead.
God, you don't even know your own guy.
Good choice.
Oh, you want the orange one.
God damn.
Just kidding, squeak it. He just doesn't even know.
Pearl, can you hear that?
Pearl's lounging. Bye. He said he's done.
Back to it, boy.
God, I'm good.
Well, you guys. Everybody's already had their workout session. So, you know, just get trained or some kind of, they don't do like a training regimen. They may do some kind of like off leash or hike or fun rendezvous. We get to do something cool. Right now we have Mustard, the English Bulldog that is human aggressive, in Sarah's training program, and he's doing splendid.
He's
doing
crazy.
really well. He's come a long way. He came from, where did he come from?
Yuma
He
County.
came from Yuma County, yeah. I was gonna get you tonight.
No info.
So we need to drop him off.
I'm done.
Kel said, yeah, she didn't tell us anything. She said she's over it, she's done.
At least 3 bites.
3 bites, yeah. It took us forever though to see anything because he was just a bulldog and he was just pushy. We just couldn't get anything out of him as far as a bite, so it was hard to do any kind of real specific training for him. We just did basic stuff. It was hard to do anything specific because we didn't know what set him off. He was with us for 3 months?
I think a little longer.
Yeah, before we found anything, which sucked because a lot of people wanted to adopt him, and I wasn't ready to, but we had a really, really solid adopter come through, and they emailed us like 6 times, and I kept avoiding them. I just don't, I'm not gonna adopt him out yet because I don't know. I don't know what his deal is. Like, somebody said he has bite history, and I'm sure it's in there, but we just weren't seeing it. And then they kept pushing and pushing, and I had a phone call with them, and they got it. You know, they understood the breed, they understood mouthiness and their bites, and they're just all of it. So I said, well, I mean, he's probably just going to be a pushy dog, so let's go ahead and go for it. And we went to that meet and greet, and man, did it go south. And we immediately loaded him in the car and said, okay, that's his trigger. That's what he's capable of. And we just hadn't seen that up until that moment, and it was with the husband of the family. So we got serious after that and got to work. Sarah's been training him, and now he's doing a lot better. He still has a lot of proofing to go. But finally figured out the best way to get it into him. Yeah. No way, man. Yeah, finally got the best. Got some protocols, and so then we added some more. We changed a lot of the training that we were doing because we were using a lot of food, which we hadn't done for a long time. In the very beginning, like early YouTube days, we never used food. And then got Billy and had a hell of a time with him, and he was so motivated to work for food. Just different, so changed a lot of it. And then got up to mustard and did a whole other loop-de-loop. So now we've done where we did training where it was more correction based, and you're just going to do it. You're not going to get any high fives or food or anything. This is just how it has to be, which worked in the very beginning because we were just pulling. Yeah, especially for certain dogs that needed black and white. We were pulling a lot of Harrisons, and it worked, and it was great. You know, I don't regret any of it. And then added in all the engagement and all the food and all the games, and spent a few years doing that. And that went well as well. Like, we probably could have had end results much sooner had we added some corrections in there for the dogs, for some of the dogs we were working with, but we didn't. We just kept moving forward on that route because it was the right thing to do for the time we were in. And now we came full circle where we got away from using a lot of food, and we still use it for shaping, you know, or for like building confidence or teaching dogs new things, but we certainly don't PIS dispense our dogs anymore. Well, I can't say anymore, we didn't do it before, but. And now we've added in different protocols so that there's some dogs that, like mustard, you know, somebody had to fucking tell mustard, knock it off. Like, you can't do that again. You don't get anything for not doing it. Yeah. You just have to not do that. So there's that little, let's go on the other side. Little Colin that's with us, the 5-pound Yorkie poo. Little itty bitty thing, he's about this big. And he came to us. We don't take owner surrender dogs. I won't take on. You won't let him out? Huh? What'd you say? Did you just leave that gate open? Leave him out? Oh, yeah. We don't, we're not taking on another capable human being's problem to make it our own just because they don't want to or don't know how to do something. That's why we put so much content out, is so that people can learn how to do it. Everybody should know how to work with their own dog. It's just tough and scary sometimes when you get more than what you signed up for. But this little guy had some owners, and they couldn't afford his surgery. He had a broken leg, and it was going to cost $8,000. And they didn't want to euthanize him. And there weren't a lot of rescues that were willing to pony up and do that because not a lot of people have that kind of money. That's little Colin. Didn't have money to amputate. Yeah, they didn't have money to amputate. And they were just, Jerry, they had a lot going on. And so we took them on as our own. And he's been with us since December. But he was a fucking reactive mess. Like, out of control once he kind of started coming around.
You going first.
If he's small and he looks the way he looks. Get back, get back, get back, get back. No, that's enough. He was like 8 months old. And so, he, you know, and to them, to his owners, he'd been a puppy. And to us, he was a puppy. To me, he was a puppy. And then once his surgery was done, he was on crate rest for 6 weeks. And I thought, well, I'm not gonna, he's a little, like, highly sought after. People pay for that dog, you know, that breed, especially that, like him, because he's got such a cute face.
And is not gonna grow.
Yeah, that's as big as he's gonna get. He's got a shitty haircut right now, but that's a song for another time. Anyway, and so I thought, well, I'm not gonna put training into that dog because somebody else will want him. People know that little dogs can be yappy like that, and because he'll have so many applications, I'm sure, you know, we'll find somebody qualified that knows what they're signing up for, and they can just take on the challenge themselves. You know, we just put all this money out into this dog, so once he's healed, we'll set him free. And we attempted that, and he did okay. He had somebody that was really interested in him. She was a great adopter. She came highly recommended, a friend of a friend, and Colin did pretty good at their place, but the other dog didn't like him, so I brought him back. And when I brought him back, I started putting him in some of these other rotations that we had. So we have 25 dogs, but not all the dogs are out together. So I started putting Colin with some of the small dogs, and it was a fucking nightmare. He was a bully, he was obnoxious. I don't even want to say bully, that's not the right word. He was going to do what he wanted to do and play how he wanted to play, regardless of what any of the other dogs, what their feedback was. He just was a tyrant. And
Would get him killed.
yeah. And once we saw that, I'm like, okay, well, anybody that takes on this dog, even if they didn't have any other dogs,
Taking him to grandma's house.
yeah, take that dog to a daycare center, and there's a dog, you know, that size. All that's gonna take is one dog to go to overcorrect him, and he's dead. And plus, I'm not leaving our name stamped to a dog that's that poorly behaved. And then people just say, we adopted this dog from hand over rover, and this is how it works. No. So, I had to put my back into it, and we are 3 weeks into his training. He is killing it. He's so good. He's doing so good. His reactivity took a back seat. It's still there, but now he's learning. We started with play. I started with games, like teaching him how to play and bring toys back to me. And then I was using his toy out on the walks to distract him. And when he would see something that would cause him to react, he'd grab his toy and just shake it like a terrier, you know, just let all that out. And now we still take our toy on some of the walks, but now just no, can't do that anymore. Is what he's learning, and he's responding beautifully. And he's so smart that I have to think of new ways to work with him because he's lapping me in that department. So that's what goes on behind the scenes. So we spend the whole first half of our day getting dogs out of kennels, out of their bedrooms, getting them pottied, rotated, drink of water, get them a snack, and then we start whipping through training. And once we get through training, then we hit the lull, which is what we're in right now. And everybody's had a good 1 or 2 training sessions, and they're pretty wiped out, so they're sleeping. And then we just spend the next couple of hours rotating them out again. So they get out, go potty, hang out. And then we'll do that one more time. And then sometimes we do some evening walks or evening play. It just kind of depends on the day. And then we're implementing field trips. So there's a river down the way that will take them out. Look how hot it is.
Yeah. I'm still burry.
You guys ready to go in? It's too hot. Look at the puppy. They keep digging that hole and I keep filling it back up because for whatever reason, every single one of them go back to the same spot. And I love it.
Yeah.
Because they're not digging all over, so I haven't.
Jerry, that's your friend.
I've let everybody dig it. I just keep filling it back up. We're gonna go get some kiddie pools as soon as we get done with this.
Can I bring this one?
What? Yeah.
Can I bring this one?
Yeah! Oh my gosh, you're a baby. You get skinny. Let's get you some. Yes, you're a baby too. You're the first baby. Look at this little baby. Look at this little baby. Ow. Oh my god. That's Macaroni. It's baby Macaroni.
Where'd Macaroni go?
Oh, let's get them inside. It's hot. Come on, baby. Let's go inside.
Macaroni's not used to this. Oh my god, 2 wipeouts.
Macaroni came from the south. She flew in. Oh shoot, they walked out.
This way, losers. I got it. Here, take this, I'll stay out here. Don't forget to let me back in.
Move it, guys. Excuse me. Nope, stay. Look out. Colin. Okay, let me flip this around. Woo! Oh my god, you guys, it's so hot. I can't see the screen. Holy moly. Yeah, little Macaroni came from the south. She was in a pretty rough situation, and a friend of ours that does rescue down there, we had been in touch with her. We knew that what was going on, and we were just on standby. And so when the opportunity presented itself, we had Tish, that you see in a lot of our videos. She lives right down the street. Tish flew out last weekend and went and picked her up. So she's with us. Whew. And she'll be adoptable soon. She's just baby. We gotta get her through the rest of her shots. Okay. Whew. Can't believe how hot it is. Hi guys. We go straight from like this itty bitty bit of winter right straight into summer. Miserable. Woo. Oh, Tab. How cute. Thank you. How sweet. Thank you for that. Oh, Tish is here. He wanted to see us. Oh, can you not hear me now? My phone, you might not be able to hear me because my phone's about to die. I can't tell. You have to let me know. Tish, are you still here? Can you hear? Can you hear me? Oh, so you can't hear me? Somebody's fibbing me? You guys, look. This is Mary Catherine. She's sitting in her bird cage. Do you know who Mary Catherine is? I pray to God you do, because she has been getting a lot of views in her little red dress. Oh, hi, little girl. Did I wake you up? I'm sorry. Hey, baby. What? Hi, baby. She's This is definitely her nap hour. Please don't bother me. That's her backpack. I take her literally everywhere with me. So when we go to the grocery store and whatever we're gonna do here in a minute, she'll go with me. She just trots right along, and boy does she love it. That's Mary Catherine. Oh, and Honey, her video got a fucking shit ton of views because she projectile pooped on the wall. Honey is also doing really, really well. I posted an update with her today. Oh, Scott's here. Hi, Scotty. Okay, thanks. Who was trying to eat my gummy bear? Okay. Here, I'll show you guys the studio real quick. No, we're not going back there yet. All of our doors. Sorry, Checo. They don't like it when they're in their nap zone and you fucking peek in on them. That's every time I do that. It sucks. Here's the studio. This is the water treadmill. It's the big, huge tank. I was trying to give Rambo a haircut today, but I don't want to say he's an asshole because he's my favorite dog, but he doesn't let me cut his hair, and it is a pain in the ass. And we have 2 more slat mills that we ordered a while ago, but they're made to order, so those should be here soon. And then these are just kennel runs for dogs that we'll keep out here when we're, like if we got dogs on the slat mill and they need to cool down, they'll go in a kennel run, and we'll use the floor just to do floor work and work the dogs. And then the freezer, that's their food. OC Raw. Those are everybody's schedule. What?
I missed it.
You missed everybody's schedule, yeah. I was trying to show them the chihuahuas and Checo flipped me off.
What did he say?
Told me to go fuck myself.
Did he say this?
This is, we put Colin in the spare bathroom with his kennel. So he moved in here when we first came to us because he had a just broken leg, and it just made more sense to like give him his own spot. Oh, stop it. That's enough. But I never moved him. All the little dogs are in that room. I never moved him to that room because I didn't have a pack to put him in because he was a dick. There's 2 little dog groups, and he was just such a tyrant. Now he can go in the Chihuahua group. No problem. So I might move him back there. I might not. And okay, that's really it. And then up front, we've got some of the guys up front. This is Tahoe, Wyatt sleeping, Mustard the bulldog. He's in there. A couple of our big guys. That's Kuma, my Akita, and Harrison, who is passed out. Oh, no, he's not. They're in there. And then the seniors reside in my room. The seniors and the... Oh, nice. So this is my room over here, and this is Sarah's room. Hi, Veda. Tish made a ramp for her. Hi, baby.
No. Ada.
Sorry.
Doesn't she use her ramp so nice?
Do you love it? Hi, Angel. Okay, let me show you the seniors real quick while we're at it. Shh, get back. Hey, Joe. Joe's not a senior. And she's not a senior. That's Brittany. Senior. Waylon's not really a senior. Jean. Jean is a senior. Okay, guys, it's your turn next. Hold on. Come on, let's get everybody else out. Little Joey is my dog. And so is Dennis, the other senior in there. But Joey does not fare well in a kennel. and I just got sick of it. And plus he's my dog, so I let him sleep in my room. And it just worked out that way. Okay, all right, guys, well, that's it. It's a mess in here, and it's a million degrees outside. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for joining us. And we don't have a scheduled live that we do over here. So, sorry. But we do. We have scheduled lives on Patreon. If anybody is interested, I don't post a lot of that over here. I don't really know why. It just seems like one more thing to talk about. But we have a Patreon account. And if you don't know what that is, it's a subscription-based account. And it's just for people like us, that do this all day long. And it's a nonprofit. We don't get paid to do any of this. So we have to find creative ways to pay ourselves so that we don't lose our fucking bananas and go running into the desert. And Patreon's one of them. So I post that and say, if you want to support our mission and support what we do and help us keep a roof over our head, so we still have to pay all the bills here. Patreon is a great option. And then once a week we do a live over there. And the live that we do over there, I started it because I thought we were going to do a lot of dog training, but people jumped in because we're rescue. So people have rescue or training questions. We'll do training demos, but usually we just talk about like what rescue scenarios happen throughout the week, gossip, shit that I'm not going to say publicly on social media. I'll say over there because it's kind of a small group. And then, what I did do is I just started, that's what I was talking about, the Red Barn, how to post. Because we get messages all the time. And I'm sure you guys see posts that we make for the animals. And our posts get a lot of views. The accounts have all grown tremendously, but that was all intentional. That was specific to make sure that the dogs and the things that we were posting got eyeballs on them. So we could either get donations, or we could find homes, or we could get that dog networked, or we could find whatever, we just needed that animal safe, whatever the situation was. And so that was something that I've spent a lot of time developing, and I want to make sure other people know how to do that, whether you want to grow your account or not. But there's so many people that reach out to us with, this dog is over here in a bad situation, somebody needs to take it. Well, okay, you can't just message a rescue and say you need to take it. That's not what we do. It's very limiting. You do what you can when you can. So everybody can post, though. Everybody can make a post. Or there's been tons of people that have their own dog and they can't keep it anymore, and they don't know what to do about it. And I don't know if anybody was on the live the other morning, but there was somebody that jumped in here and said that they had taken in a dog that was dumped. And I don't know how long they had the dog, but the person was upset because they said that no rescue would take the dog. Well, okay, but it's not, this is all volunteer based. This is just, we're just doing the best we can with what we have. Most rescues still have, they don't envelop themselves in it the way that we have and live it. They usually work full-time jobs, or at least somebody in the family does, because you have to pay the bills. So when you have a big dog that has any kind of behavior issues, most rescues are a big fuck no. Most rescues don't train. They pay to have, some of them the good ones will pay to have trainers train their dogs, but most of them don't do that. We do, and I truly don't know any other rescue that trains their dogs. And so so the person I was speaking to, I just came at it harshly, and it wasn't intended that way. I just came at it too hard because I was trying to explain, rescues just aren't going to take that dog. But the whole reason I'm talking about this is because that's the whole reason that I put together the stuff that we're working on now, which is showing people how to post, because there's great people out there that took in a dumb dog or take in somebody else's problem, and they were trying to do it temporarily until they found another solution, but another solution never showed up, and they're stuck and they don't know what to do. And everybody needs help. We all need help. And so I want to make sure that those people that are the in between or doing whatever they can know how to use YouTube, Instagram, Facebook by just using a picture writing a blurb and the right things to say, the right pictures to use, the right hook, the right information, so that it's not just a basic post that's going to get scrolled by. You know, it's really, really important that there's so many people on these apps that are just scrolling. You know, you want to catch somebody's attention immediately. And so I want to help people that need to utilize that kind of help, that want to use that kind of stuff. So anyway, I stayed up till fucking midnight filming the first video the other night, and my microphone the cord didn't work, and the whole, like, all my audio was just fucked, so I had to trash all of it. Anyway, but that was, oh, you're here, yeah. I wasn't upset. I'm trying to find a solution for yes. No, I agree. I know you are. That's what I was saying. I came at that conversation, like, too sharp for what you're doing, and this form doesn't allow me to explain the breath. The situation I'm dealing with, for instance, I spent several hours getting lost, but yeah, exactly, which is why I'm putting this stuff together, because this is not the platform that you would post for that, for what you need help with and a solution. This is not, I would not suggest. I'm alone, there's only 24 hours a day. No, I'm not coming down on you. I know it's fucking shitty, but that's exactly why I'm going to post the information here, so you will have access to it, but this won't be the app that you are going to look for help on. This is it's just not the right app for that. So, but we'll get that going. As we just ordered new mics, so those should be here tomorrow, and then I'll get that video up and going. And then in the meantime, if you want to, you can email us, and I can send you some stuff right now, just so that you have something to start with, so you're not waiting on those videos to come up, because it's one more thing to do. But when you don't have help, it's the only way to reach people, you know, especially if you've got a 9-to-5 that you're doing, you know, you're working, you're doing whatever else you're doing, you have your own animals, and then on top of it, you're trying to find a solution for a situation that you have went out of your way to help. And so posting on the apps, and when you post the right way, that's when you can really reach a lot of people, and start going through who can help you. So, okay, well, that's it, you guys. Oh yeah, look here. I get mustard. Look at this little boy.
Can you tell how short he is on camera?
No, you can't. He looks, look, he's 2 palms. He's so little, you guys. He looks like just a little, in person, his spine looks like that. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, email info@handoverrover.org. It's hard. Huh? Are you asking? Oh, no. Let me see. That is, so we use the OC for their meals, and that's how big of a patty is that? It's a pound patty. And a lot of people don't know this, because they come frozen, and people will be kind of turned off from using raw food because it's frozen, and you have to wait to defrost it and whatever, but you don't have to. Like, if you give it to them frozen, a lot of dogs will eat it frozen. It's kind of enrichment, because it takes them a while to get through it, and they have to break it down. Anyway, works great for us. Okay, that's it, you guys. We'll get some more stuff going this week. I'll let you know when we have that posting, when I get that up. All of the information, if you don't see it for some reason, if you don't see it over here, all of the how to post is gonna be in Patreon, but I'll post it on the free, it's not gonna be paid for. I'll post it over here too. I just don't know what it's gonna look like, because I don't know if I'm doing a big form video, on the long videos, or if it's going to be a short. So if you can't see it, it'll be in Patreon. And then Olive Eater, is it Olive Eater? I feel like I'm not saying that right. It's a handle. Anyway, I'll look for your email. Mustard is a perfect name. What a handsome man. Yeah, he's a fun dog. He's a fun dog. And we'll do some of these in the morning so you can see what the training looks like and some of the stuff that we get to do with the dogs. Yes, Olive. Oh, okay. I did say it right. Okay. All right, guys. Well, we will see you later. Have a great afternoon.